Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Journal series. This episode should be pretty brief and interesting, but you'll notice my team has changed around. Now, that is for a pretty interesting reasoning. I was intending the other day to ignore that, this team, to produce tea time corn scones. But I noticed something very bizarre. And, you know what, I actually do want to see how this compares if I change this, because this might actually change my mind, but I don't think it will. 104 ingredients, okay, 5.123 strength. This is if I get the meal to level 65, which it currently is not. If I do this team, which uses NEROLI'S Restorative Tea, now granted, my NEROLI'S Restorative Tea is only at level 59, but if I look at this, 5.438, because Gengar's berries are so strong, because Gengar's berries are so strong, even though Beware is producing enough corn and we can reliably make the meal, even if this makes it to level 65, the opportunity cost for running that stronger meal, running Beware instead of Gengar, is actually hurting us enough that the NEROLI'S Restorative Tea team is a better team. And I just wanted to showcase this because I completely wrote off NEROLI'S Restorative Tea. It's a cooking event. We have boosted meal pot size. Well, sometimes the simple stuff actually works better because it synergizes better. And that's kind of why I wanted to show it off. A lot of people would completely not even consider NEROLI'S Restorative Tea because it is such a weaker meal. It is not even close to top 5 in terms of dessert strength. But my team is in a very weird spot, being as strong as it is, that it's just the better option, and it synergizes better with Old Gold Power Plant. So, that's why I'm running Gengar now, and I've actually been making the NEROLI'S Restorative Tea. Something else that's also nice, you can see here, Ginger is a bit uneasy, if I was to stick with the Tea Time Corn Scones. But on the NEROLI'S Restorative Tea team, there's plenty of confidence on all 3 of these ingredients. We're going to be stockpiling some of these ingredients while we're using the meal. So, I'm excited to make this as the week goes on. Going back to an oldie but a goodie. But anyway, let's hop right into our sleep session review. This is the first night of the Prelude event. So we have boosted Paldean starter spawns. So most likely Morphway Coco. I don't know if we're at the DPR range that Skeledirge can spawn. Maybe we'll see some Crocolore. It is pseudo-balanced, so we can see them whether or not we get dozing type or snoozing type. That looks like a slumbering graph, if I had to guess. Yep, slumbering. So we're hoping for Aaron is probably our biggest hunt. Old Gold Power Plant slumbering right now. As for what I'm doing next week, I still don't know. We got more event details last night, so I'm not too jazzed for green grass like a lot of people are. It spawns all 3 starters, but it's also spawning Plusle and Minun, which I really don't want to encounter. I know I'm not going to Old Gold Power Plant for sure. Because that's just Plusle and Minun, really. And one of the new starters. I forgot which one. I think it's Torchic. Either way. This week, what we're looking at here, I'm thinking the best thing for me to catch right now is probably either the Fuecoco or the Vibe Jr. But either way, yeah, for next week, I really want to go either Cyan, Lapis, or Top, depending upon which of the Hoenn starters are ones that interest me most. Which I haven't quite decided which one I want the most, because we don't have those details yet. So I'm going to wait until Sunday night when we get the details about the Hoenn starters. One of the advantages of being in the US is that we indeed do get to see the data mine, or we get to see the details for new Pokemon before we actually need to move islands. So I will wait for that, wait for the rest of you to report, and then we'll see from there. We'll feed the hungry Pokemon as well. There's not really much that a Quaxley could offer me, but I do already have mine to level 60, so I wouldn't be opposed to reinvesting one if it's a soybean option. And Arbok, I mean, I've got a really good Arbok, but I wouldn't be opposed to another one. But not good enough that I'm going to be investing more biscuits than just taking advantage of the hungry. And if I see them again hungry, you know what? We'll catch them with just a single biscuit. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here. We'll send out the Fuecoco candy. I feel like that's best for now. Out of these options, that is. Look at that. We're starting to chip away at rank 64, getting to rank 65. Okay, Fuecoco, what you got for us? Lonely Nature. That's a good nature. That's speed up. ABA, don't really want that. Nothing for ingredient finding. It's trash. Well, that's about it. There was one of the boosted spawns, but it's the only one that came through for us. So, I just wanted to show off the tea, because I think that's awesome that a NEROLI'S Restorative Tea Team, an old classic for my account. For those of you that have been following a really long time, you'll know that NEROLI'S Tea is like one that I often talk about because it has such synergy with my box. So I'm happy that it's still finding usage during a cooking-based event this late in the game, just because the berries are so strong, and that's always a consideration to be made. And no matter how hard I spun it, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get other teams to actually come out stronger, even with the boosted pot size. So I wanted to show that off. Thought it was a cool talking point. And yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon Sleep and the like. Huge thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot to me that you guys want to show your support in that way. If you too want to show your support like that and are financially capable of doing so, do note that I have no paid rewards for members, but the join button is down below. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.